What's up guys, and welcome back to our AWA save in TEW 2016. We're on our first Supercard. We have some locker room incidents to deal with. Including one with Mr. Sato. He turned up clearly hungover. We can't send him to rehab, I wonder why. Oh, it's probably because he works for other people too. Let's give him a really stern warning. I think I'm going to go stern warning, fine, suspend, fire, basically. Because basically we want our roster to get clean, because it'll have a bad impact on a lot of our matches and it'll make people really angry. Like, I've had to spend a lot of money making everyone not angry about Bam Bam Bigelow. So, he is still here. Sometimes it sends people home when they show up drunk. Mr. Sato, because you showed up drunk, you're going to have to job out to Bam Bam Bigelow. But no, you're going to have to job out to Jerry Blackwell. I want to build him up, I think he's cool. Jerry Blackwell decisively wins. Let's add from our pre-booking our two matches we had planned. So we have Kurt Hennig versus Sergeant Slaughter. I'll make this 17. Kurt wins via pinfall. And Jimmy Snuka versus Nick Bockwinkel. And go 9-18, I guess. Where Nick Bockwinkel decisively pinning Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, for the AWA World Heavyweight title. Actually, I'll put that in the name. I like putting what title's on the line in the name of matches so I can remember. So we're going to do our final for our TV title. So we're going to have Eddie Gilbert against Shawn Michaels for the International Television title. Eddie Gilbert's going to win. We'll probably make this open the show, so work the crowd, open and go all out for like the best match they can. That should pretty much maybe even steal the show, actually. Should be a really good match, so hopefully that pays off. Now, the only downside is we can't have the tag titles defended. But we can work around that easy enough. So we will have a Sherry Martel match, probably. So Sherry Martel is going to defend the belt against Vivian Vachon, because that's the only woman who's a face we have left. Sherry wins, defending her women's title. AWA WOM. Let's see, we have Greg Gagne getting jobbed out to someone. Oh, the Lord Humongous is up to a lower mid-carder, nice. We're going to have him job to the debuting Sting in like 4 minutes. Sting dominates, keeps strong, decisive win, submission, and Greg Gagne gets buried once again. Extremely unhappy, but I don't care. Let's see what else we can do. I want to use up more of our main eventers, so we still have a lot of people we still haven't used. So let's have Jerry Lawler against Dutch Mantel, I think. Yeah. Jerry Lawler versus Dutch Mantel, with Dutch Mantel winning. We'll give him a tainted win to begin with. And we'll keep Jerry Lawler strong, actually. And then we'll have a Wahoo McDaniel Ted DiBiase match. With Ted winning via submission. We'll go for tainted submission, so he'll do something dirty. We'll work it out later on. And I want to have an angle for the debut of Rick Martel. We still don't have we need a storytelling segment too. So let's have a match with Larry Zbyszko. Right, Bulldog Brown versus Larry Zbyszko, with Larry winning. Larry wins. Storytelling match. Where's that again? Here we go. Might add some more mid-card matches. Let's do a big 3v3 with the Playboys against someone. Against three faces. Let's go for... But no, take out women's division. I do think we should maybe start featuring the assassin in a more positive light, because he's apparently one of our locker room leaders, which I never noticed, so we'll start featuring him positively, because God knows he needs it. Let's make it Assassin, Bam Bam Bigelow and Marty Jannetty. It's like the random New Japan 6-man tags you get, and we'll have the Assassin can win over Mr. Magnificent. We'll stick that in here. So there we go. I think that's our first card pretty much done. I might do another angle just so folk don't complain. Let's do a hype 1v1 video between Bockwinkel and Snuka. Nick Bockwinkel. Oh yeah, I want to do Debbie Combs losing as well, seeing as she's on her way out. So Debbie Combs can lose to Penny Mitchell. Penny Mitchell, domination, decisive win. And bury Debbie Combs. What's her popularity at compared to like what it was? I've taken a point off, basically, most places. Put that between these two. There we go. I think that's everything ready to go. Can't see anything else I'd want to add. But no, let's have a post-match celebration by Eddie Gilbert after he wins his title. There we go. Right, let's run this show and see what we get. So in our opening contest, in a decent match, it was just a decent match, Eddie Gilbert defeated Shawn Michaels in 8:46 by pinfall with a hot shot. He wins the AWA International Television title. So I got a 65. Bit of a low in-ring performance actually, but got the show off to a strong start, so that's good to know. He celebrates in the ring after it, getting a 47. Then in a bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Assassin, Bam Bam Bigelow, Marty Jannetty defeat the Playboys. When Assassin defeated Mr. Magnificent, Kevin Kelly by submission with an Assassin lock. Buddy Rose was head and shoulders with everyone else, and Mr. Magnificent, Kevin Kelly is the weakest. We'll probably get rid of Kevin Kelly. I'll add him to my to be fired list, which is currently 3 people. I got 64. Bam Bam was wasted again, everyone's going to be angry. Decent match, Sherry Martel defeated Vivian Vachon in 6:57 by submission with sleeper. Martel makes defense number 1 of her women's title, got 56. An extremely short match, Sting defeated Greg Gagne in 4:24 by submission with a Scorpion Deathlock, I got 41. Look at how bad his in-ring performance is compared to Sting's. And about that, it didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Penny Mitchell defeated Debbie Combs. in 7:29 by pinfall with a penny drop. That's an amazing finisher name, I like you. Davey Combs' in-ring performance was 19, wow. Damn. And about the fantastic heat and great wrestling, Jerry Blackwell defeated Mr. Sato in 11:38 by submission. They didn't have good chemistry and it suffered because of lack of selling, but still got 66. It's pretty damn impressive. I might basically use Mr. Sato as like a heel version of what I'm using Bulldog Brown for. So like, you know, those two can be our guys that the folk who are in the main event are beating. So the bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Larry Zbyszko defeated Bob Brown in 9:59 by submission with a Larry Land Dreamer. I got a 74. Then an exceptional match, Dutch Mantel defeated Jerry Lawler, 12:15 by pinfall using underhanded tactics. Oh, what a heel. I got a 75. Damn, Jerry Lawler got a 90 for his in-ring performance, and Dutch Mantel got an 80. A superb match, Ted DiBiase defeated Wahoo McDaniel in 14:47 by submission with a $1 Million Dream after blatantly cheating. Ted DiBiase got a 74, Wahoo McDaniel got a 67, but Ted DiBiase sustained a damaged neck. Oh no. I got a 70, that's a shame. Hope he's like, it's not like it might be just be an injury that affects his performance, but if it takes him out injured, that's going to really suck for us. Luckily it wasn't because, oh no, it was his mistake, Wahoo's mistake, that cost Ted DiBiase his injury. Oh no. Eric Martel cuts a promo backstage where he debuts his big league star gimmick. He's basically going to come out and he's going to be like, you know, I'm back in the AWA, I'm bigger than this crappy little company, and I'm going to take all your titles and throw them in the trash. I'm a big jerk. Kind of like that. In an exceptional match, Kurt Hennig defeated Sergeant Slaughter in 17:27 by pinfall by Hennigplex. Got an 86. Nice. We get a hype video for Snuka vs Bockwinkel, which gets a 75. In our main event of the evening, lower rating than I thought. An exceptional match, Nick Bockwinkel defeats Jimmy Snuka in 17:55 by pinfall with a pile driver. Bockwinkel makes defense number 1 of his AWA World Heavyweight title. Got an 81 overall, 85 for Bockwinkel, 69 for Snuka. Not enough selling shown, but I'm pretty pleased with that. So overall we got 79 and our popularity is up one region because we're not broadcasting this yet. Basically I'm going to not broadcast it until we can get on either a nationwide TV channel or pay-per-view company. So we have, you know, some sort of benefit for broadcasting it. We're going to make a speech. We're going to congratulate Slaughter and Hennig for having the best match on the show. Sergeant Slaughter. Compliment on a good performance, compliment on a good performance. In fact, I'm going to praise them for great and compliment him for good. Because Kurt Hennig had a really high in-ring rating. As did Jerry Lawler actually, so we'll praise him. Let's see what we get as a result. Hennig's pleased, Slaughter's pleased, and Lawler's pleased. So that is our first Supercard done. The Academy Awards. Oh, Platoon won Best Picture. Oh, what a surprise. I thought Room with a View was a shoo-in. Ted DiBiase is hurt. Oh, he can wrestle through it. We probably won't use him till he's better. Greg Gagne's left the AWA. Kevin Kelly's annoyed. Buzzy Rose. Doug Summers, the assassin. Ted DiBiase is injured. Both Bulldog Brown and Mr. Sato want time to heal. Larry Zbyszko thinks we should get rid of Eddie Gilbert. And Doug Summers says we should get rid of Kevin Kelly because he can't wrestle. I agree with you. So we're going to make our first culls of the roster where we are going to go for, well, we're getting rid of Dick Slater. So we also want to get rid of, let's go to heels. We're going to release Kevin Walchall's, isn't Kevin Walchall's with nails? Is that nails? That might be nails. I don't care, he's getting released because he's not good. Along with Steve-O. Steve-O's not heel. Oh no. What's Nacho Barrera? I kind of want to keep him because I like his name. We'll release him. I'm gonna get rid of Nacho because we have a roster of 55 people. We're really need to start cutting back. Yeah, that's down to 54. We'll probably cut it as we go, as we like lower people down the roster. We'll cut people overall. So let's see. How are we looking? Kurt Hennig's down to upper mid-carder. God, how is he down in popularity, or is it just the new people we brought in are more popular? Yeah, he's gained in popularity, hasn't he? Yeah, he's gained 2 points of popularity basically everywhere. And 9 points in the Midwest. He's down. Oh, goddamn. Eddie Gilbert is up to upper mid-carder, that's good. Jerry Blackwell's still here. Right. Gonna have to look at who's gonna have to start putting over Kurt Hennig, because Kurt Hennig's gonna headline the Super Clash for the title, and that's not gonna work if he's down there. We'll just have to start putting him over strong pretty much every show. Zbyszko maybe? Let's see who our franchise players are. Ted DiBiase's number 1. Then we've got Lawler, Snuka, Bockwinkel, McDaniel. Next big thing is Sting, Hot Prospects, Sting, Bull Power, Cactus Jack, Shawn Michaels, Rick Rude. Our showstoppers are DiBiase, Snuka, Sting, Hennig, Rude. Ring Genials, DiBiase, Bockwinkel, Jerry Lawler, Kurt Hennig, Shawn Michaels. Kurt Hennig, Zbyszko, Michaels, Rose and Gilbert all have good momentum. Buddy Wolf, Wahoo McDaniel, Ray Stevens, Debbie Combs and Mr. Saito have bad. Wow, we have a lot of time decline people. Jake Milliman and Coco Samoa are probably the two that are too bad. Just saying, like, you know, their primes ended isn't too bad usually. And there's the Hidden Gems. We might bring some of them in. I mean, they're pretty much, you know, a lot of them are no names basically. Fact, are you good babyface? You are. We need more babyface women. How about you? Sally the farmer's daughter, my god. We might bring her in eventually. Okay, that's officially the best character ever. She came out and gave folk candy. 10 out of 10. But yeah, that's our first Supercard done. We're sitting at having made 170 grand-ish. Obviously, you know, it might change by the end of the month. But I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. We're 5th in the world. Is that higher? I think we started here. I think we swapped with EMLL. Maybe even world class too. Oh good, we're making real progress then. How close are we to becoming a cult? We'll quickly check that before we call an end to this episode. Let's see. Next side, we need 47 importance in 2 regions of America. Oh my god, we're so close to becoming a cult company, and then we can offer written deals. So I might, usually I like keeping maximum size set to, like, you know, what we're at, till we build up a bit. But I might, but then we could go back down. Well no, because our TV shows seem to be getting, like, enough that we would stay at that popularity, I think. I mean, if you look at our show history, like, we're getting B's for our TV shows. I mean, our first 2 did a bit lower, but now we sort of know what we're doing a bit more. We're getting a lot higher ratings. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna make our maximum size just cult. So that way, when we do reach it, we'll stay. You know, we won't go up to national, but we're definitely on the right track. I mean, we're coming for JCP at the moment, because they're number 3. So we're currently the number 3 promotion in America, and then we've got a JCP in the WWF. Of course, JCP will probably eventually collapse, because they're overspending for what they can achieve. They've got, like, these other ones will probably shut down as well. At least we're doing better than Glow. In fact, Tina Ferrari is a really good wrestler. You probably know her better as Ivory. So we're gonna hire her as well. I really want to improve the women's division we have. I might come in and look for more people too, like Americana. That's great. That's actually quite a good ring name. I'll bring her in too. I think that gives us the same amount of heels as it does faces. There we go. What is this WWE? Wrestling Association. Oh, it's Dick the Bruiser. Oh, okay. Their main star is a guy called Scott Reichsteiner. Might sign him at some point. Their figureheads are the Great Wojo. That guy isn't there. There was no guy called the Great Wojo on the roster. Oh no, is he injured? Oh, he's injured with a cracked sternum. Oh no. That's not good at all. Oh, Bobo Brazil Jr., cool. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, sorry, I thought that was maybe a female wrestler. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hire her. I hope you've enjoyed the AWA series so far. If you did, give it a like. If you want to see all the other stuff I do, subscribe. And if you have any feedback, leave a comment. And I'll see you in the next one.